Leos, welcome to your March 2023 reading. It feels like the right time to be doing your reading today, so we're going to go straight into it with no time to waste. I'm Ali, and I help people heal through tarot. Thinking of mending things, are we, Leo? Working on something. We're coming into the month with the Three of Pentacles in the upright. So as you can see, these three people are working together to create a third thing. You could be trying to manifest this month, but I think this is you deciding to get on board with someone and give something a final try, be on someone's team in some way, or show someone that you're on their side in some way. It comes up with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is Leo energy. Actually, I think it's Mars in Leo. Normally a very defensive card, about standing your ground and not letting anyone tell you what's what, having your guard up and having courage in your convictions. No, this is in the reverse. This is maybe saying you might have got the wrong side of a situation, that you need to put your defense down in some way, your emotional defense down in some way, and it's time to open up. Okay, open up to the possibilities of what this situation could be if you worked at it, and open up to the possibility that this person also wants to work with you. This is a cooperative energy. You're dealing with someone who wants to work with you. So this could be in a career, of course. This could be in a relationship. Itchy ear. Don't let past hurts or past the way someone has treated you in the past, like, normally we come out of relationships or out of a bad job experience and we're like, I'm never letting that happen again. This is my boundary now. Leos are very good at setting boundaries. You're in like the top 3 for me of star signs who are able to create boundaries and stick to them. This is saying maybe, just maybe, one or two of those boundaries need to be re-looked, okay? Or maybe you're gonna have to come out of your comfort zone in some way to build this situation. Now, this is something you clearly want, something you're trying to manifest. Let's find out a little bit more about what this is. Okay, we get the Five of Swords in the reverse. At least what this is doing is bringing you out of mental confusion. This is at least making a decision. And for some of you, you're going to make the decision because you have the heart of a lion to work on something again with someone, go back to a situation, continue working on a situation that I think in the past has really stressed you out. Venus in Aquarius energy, okay? Five of Swords. Venus is the planet of love in Aquarius. When it's in Aquarius, it's icy. Someone might have been playing mind games with you. Someone might not have been 100% truthful with you in the past about this situation. I think it's caused you mental confusion. And that's why you've got your defense up a little bit, okay? But it's time to be letting that guard down. And I feel like you know that. This is coming out of inner conflict. And it's coming out of any sort of conflict you're having with someone else, okay? Because both of you, it seems, are choosing to work on a situation. If this is a work situation, this is someone like deliberately not giving you information so that before, but now it looks like they are a little bit more open. Ooh, Cancerian's got this card too. You might be dealing with a Cancerian, of course. Tower card. Bang on, almost in the center of your reading, Leo. The Tower card. So, like I said to my lovely Cancerians, anything that has been built on a false narrative, and that's the best way to grow anything, okay? That's the best way that you want to stitch up anything. This is about not stitching up things just to make it look good. This is about actually working together as a team to improve something, okay? The Tower card sweeps away anything that's been built on a false narrative. It sweeps away anything that has been swept under the rug. Anything you think, oh, I can push that away until it goes away or until it gets better. And now the universe is like, nope, we're going to fly it in front of your face because we've been asking you to confront this for too long now and you haven't been. So that's not a diss on you, my lovely Leos. Everyone does it. Everyone gets this card at some point in their life, just like Cancerians have got it this month too. There is an element of the shock factor here. There's an element of electricity involved. there's an element of now I know I can't unknow this. For some of you, you could have been really working hard to mend a situation with someone, and then we have this Tower card coming in. Something that's unseeable, that's going to change you from being in this confused mental state of mind. At least now you have complete clarity on this situation. Whether that's good clarity or bad clarity, we don't know. Queen of Swords in the reverse. This could be someone being emotionally distant. This can someone being cold. This is feminine energy of the sword sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But this is the energy of like breathe in the wrong direction and I'm going to cut you out. Okay, we don't want to go into that energy, Leos. This is definitely a warning card for you that when this Tower card happens, please do not throw all of your toys out of the pram and assume the worst, which is so easy to say when you're not going through the Tower moment yourself. But there might be an element, like I said, of judging wrong or putting up too strong a boundary somewhere that shouldn't have been placed there. Little Nana. Now, yes, there's an element of maybe there was a boundary placed that was a little bit too boundaryful. Too boundaryful. I don't think it's benefiting you having this boundary. It could be because someone didn't come forward in the way that they should have. It could have been because someone hurt you, upset you in some way. We get the King of Pentacles in the upright. Reliable. I love this king, okay? There he is in his cashmere sweater, holding on to his pentacle, knowing that his life is all right. Everything is great. You want financial freedom. You want to build something. You want to work hard with something. The King of Pentacles shows up every day. He has worked hard. He has come to the end of his working hard journey, and he now knows how much effort it takes to really have self-discipline when you really want something, okay? He is the most reliable, the most I will do what I say I'm going to do, and it's an amazing energy to have. So if you can try and master some of this earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, over the month of March and be dedicated to this change, or dedicated to this teamwork in some way, it's going to really help you, okay? If this is in a relationship, even just like going down to the nitty gritty of it, like if I say I'm going to buy you milk, actually buying the milk on the way home, to I said I was going to set aside an hour this week to talk about things. Let's set aside an hour this week to talk about things. He is reliable. This is asking you to get reliable with yourself and get reliable as well with other people, because I think we're going to need that reliability, and we're going to need to know what's solid with this Tower card coming in. We get the Emperor. Ooh, even more. Self-discipline, logic, Aries energy. So this sun moves into Aries on the 20th, and as a fellow fire sign, can't get that word out there, this is going to affect you massively as a fellow fire sign. You're going to be feeling it too, just alongside Aries and the rest of the world, of wanting to put some action into something. We also have Saturn moving into Pisces, which is a very realistic time. It's the time of being realistic with yourself, and that's what that Tower card is. It wouldn't surprise me if every reading I did today had the Tower card in it, because that's the energy that's in the air right now. I'm doing this as Saturn is moving into Pisces. So we're getting reality checks here, there, and everywhere. We're getting reality checks in our relationship, in our job, in ourself. And this is the energy of buckling down and getting stuff done. The Emperor is a very committed, will do what they say, will do what they know is right in a situation. They're going to do the right thing. Okay, which I feel as though as a Leo, you normally do the right thing, but this is just a reminder that you need to get self-disciplined. There's going to be an element of needing to remind yourself you're in this as a team and what the outcome of this could be. If you're trying to manifest something with a new job, this is very, very, this could, like I said, this could be like a boss type energy. You could be trying to take over as a boss type energy. And this is very promising if this is a work situation, because this is someone pulling through for you and wanting to put the work in with you, okay? Aries season, mark that in your diaries, 20th. Then we have the new moon in Aries on the 21st as well. That's going to kick this situation's pants off. That's where the Tower card is going to be surrounding. And it's where you're going to need to have already had kind of like your ducks in a row and this self-disciplined conversation of where you're going next. Oh, we get the star card. Ta-da! Well, isn't that nice? Star card energy, Aquarius energy. Saturn has just moved out of Aquarius, bye-bye, into Pisces, hello. And I think it's going to be softer for us. It's going to be good for us. Now, the star card is a wish come true. It's hope, okay? It is hope. There is hope on the horizon in this situation. That's probably why you're working on it. There's an element here of hope, of having a happy ending, of how this can help you to reach your future, how there's some sort of dream or wish come true that's coming in for you guys. And I think Pisces got that as well, some sort of dream or wish come true. They got the star card as well this month. And I did that reading weeks ago, but I just remember it. She's wearing a glittery dress. She's got her eyes focused on exactly what she wants. Like I said, some of you might be manifesting, and she's pulling down that star to her. And she's almost bringing it into her heart chakra. So yes, Leos, you have the heart of a lion. If anyone is capable of opening up and letting a situation in, regardless of its risks, it's you. And this is coming under the 5 of Swords. So this is coming out of self-conflict, not really knowing what you want in a situation, possibly with someone. This is knowing exactly what you want in a situation. And it's good because it comes after the Tower, okay? That literally is the number after the Tower. Look, Tower is 16. 16, number 16. You can't even see that because it's not going to focus for me. Anyway, going to have to take my word for it. Tower is 16 and the star card is 17, okay? So after the dust has settled, after there's been the Tower, there's scorched earth left on the floor, you're able to see things clearly and you're able to know exactly what you want and exactly what you don't want in a situation. You are very, very clear. Even the Emperor and the King of Cups are all looking at that star card. Everyone is in agreement on the way forward with this. Your ego, your mind, your body, your soul, everything is working in unison. Mind, body, soul. And I always associate with 3 of Pentacles, that building block is having some sort of correlation and at least some sort of harmony between mind, body, soul. And that's the ultimate way to manifest something, because when something's blocked in our manifestation, it's because one of these 3 energies is not working, okay? So like, you might be like trying to manifest something in your mind, but in your heart you don't believe it to be true, or in your heart you don't believe you're deserving. Blocked manifestation. You might be manifesting something in your mind, in your heart, know you're worthy. In your mind you're like psyching yourself up, you're doing the work in your mind, but you're physically doing nothing. Or you are like, I'm gonna go out and meet someone, but anytime you go out you like don't shower, or you don't make an effort or anything, so you're in this really like kind of don't look at me energy, and then you don't meet anyone, okay? This is having your mind, body and soul, heart, mind and body, all correlated together, okay? All working in unison together. That's how we pull down the star. And that's what you are doing here. You've got your eye on a wish come true, and I think you know exactly what it is. I'm going to pull some traditional rider weights to go with this. Change it up a little bit. What do we need to know about this Tower card? It's bringing you out of emotional neutral. Yeah. Anything we've suppressed. This is the Moon in Cancer card. Some of you literally might have a Moon in Cancer. But here it is crying over spilled milk and crying over things that have happened in the past. Not focusing on what is in front of you. This is all coming out. This is in the reverse, okay? So now you're very focused on what is in front of you. You're very focused on the feelings you have been digesting over Pisces season throughout February and March. You're very focused on what has been happening. And now you're ready to put some emotional action into it, put some heart into it. This is the card of being in emotional neutral and emotional stability. It comes out and it creates emotional instability, but you're at least happy to be doing that and then to be sat in this neutral state. And sometimes the neutral state is really needed when we need to digest something, or we need to come to terms with something, or we need to make a decision about something. it's needed. But then after a while, it's like, okay, now it's time to actually move on with this situation. Now you know how you feel. You've done your Cancer moon, you've sat there under the tree, you've wallowed about it, you've thought about it in 1,000 different ways, how you coulda, woulda, shoulda changed it. You've got to the stage where you're like, do you know what, I've put in so much effort, I don't care. And now it's in a stage of, okay, now I'm moving forward. For some of you, I have to say it as well, indecision is a decision. Don't know where that's coming from, but it's there. Now we're out with 2 5s. We get the 5 of Pentacles. And we also get the 5 of Wands. Now, 2 5s collapse to a 10. No 10s here. Interesting. Yeah, you're definitely juggling a situation right now. 5 of Pentacles is the card of taking the emotional walk in the snow. Okay, these 2 people are very much in need of help and love and kindness, which they could probably get inside of this warm, what looks like a church or something. They could probably go inside there, they could probably seek help, and they choose not to. Okay, they choose to continue walking. Do not put yourself out in the cold in a situation. Okay, sorry if you can hear that plane going over. I should probably have shut the window, but it's just such nice weather today. Yeah, it's coming under the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Someone, obviously this is the ghosting card, okay? So you could have been ghosted, feel like you're getting ghosted, feel like you're getting left out in the cold, and like you don't even want to go back in, okay? For some of you, this is coming up with that setting of the boundary that we shouldn't really have set, okay? Too many boundaries. Maybe there's a need for you to have a little sneak peek in the window and see what's going on in there before you make the decision to do the cold, hard walk in the snow alone when you actually do need help. Sometimes requesting or accepting help from someone is really important, especially when we have this 5 of Wands card. This is teamwork, whether it looks like it's a sparring fight. They're not fighting with swords. They're practicing how to fight here. This is red tape. This is confusion. This is mind games. This is what is going on in the background of this situation, but it's not, and it's coming up obviously with the Tower card. So it could be too much confusion, too much mind games have led you or have brought you to this situation of not wanting to go back in and take the comfort. You're wanting to go your own way here. You're wanting to take the emotional walk in the snow. And like I said, this might be because someone has ghosted you or made you feel like you're not to come back in from the snow. But either way, maybe for a lot of you, it has something to do with that Queen of Swords card being in the reverse, of someone setting up too high boundaries, probably you, okay? It's interesting, especially with that 5 of Wands, because this could be too many, cooks in the kitchen, too many people's opinions in your situation. Get those opinions out, okay? They're not your opinions. You don't need to hear anyone else's opinion apart from your own. The only person that can decide if you want to go into that church and go back to where there's emotional comfort and go back to where things kind of were is you, okay? If you want to start building on this, this is something that's very favorable, but it feels comfortable. There's obviously a reason you don't want to go back into that church, and you're choosing in some way to walk away from something that's very comfortable and that has been repeated several times before. And I think this has caused some inner conflict in the past and might even cause some arguments in your future to come. But either way, they're not serious arguments, because the most serious card on the table is the Tower, and what trumps the Tower is the Star card, because it comes after, it's higher. So at least after the Tower, you're almost getting immediate clarity or immediate clarification of what it is that you want and where your heart's desire is. Whoofed. For those of you who are here for the love, I'm going to pull some Romance Angel cards. Let's see what it has to say. You are able to pull down the stars this month, my lovelies. It's in the middle of your reading. You need to just be self-focused and disciplined, and at least decide in your own head that that's what you're going to do and the direction you're going in, because you can have it. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life, whether that's an addiction to a person, addiction in to some sort of stability in some way with someone, but there's definitely an element of codependency going on here. You can, and I'm getting an itchy nose with that. You can take from that what you wish. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Love yourself first, Leos. That's that Aries Emperor energy. He loves himself and some. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic chemistry here. Yes, I bet there is with that Tower card. 100%. Woofed. Yep. And we get playfulness, which if anyone is good at being playful, it's Leos. You're the most childlike, not childish, childlike, I said. Out of all of the star signs for me, you're the ones that are probably the most likely to be addicted to games or a video game or having games on your phone or just like games, okay? Leos I know all love games. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments if you're a Leo that hates games. But most Leos I know love having fun and love having a playful time, love being immature, like love playing frisbee, or like they love doing something like that. That's what's going to help to change this energy. If you can also bring in some playful while you work, playful while you build this, it's definitely going to help lighten the weight of that Tower card and that Five of Pentacles. Woofed. Okay, my lovely Leos, thank you so much for listening. If this resonated with you, don't forget to like it. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like a private reading, the link is in the description box. We're doing 15 minutes at the moment, half an hour emergency readings, 1 hour, it's all there and all the information you need is there too, or on my website, which the link is in the description box too. Thank you so much for listening, most importantly though, and I hope this has helped to give you some clarity this month. I will see you soon. Namaste.